I'm rolling.
So welcome back to the Clitorati, Annie and Sharon.
The Clitorati party.
And we're talking about all things sexual. So
And
what's
vote
in our
for
hat?
us.
Vote for us, yeah.
What's in our hat?
What's in our hat?
Foreplay.
Foreplay.
As opposed to 3-play, 5-play, generalized orgies.
No, foreplay. How important is it?
You know, I've got a little bit of a problem with foreplay. And my problem with foreplay is this, that we're taught that all sexual encounters must be foreplay, the act of making love or having sex, and then like the afterglow and the cuddling. And the whole idea of foreplay for me as just being a technique to have sex or to prove yourself to be a good lover it's a little outdated, actually, because so much sexual technique and so much sexual pleasure can be had by just doing a gifting or a receiving experience, for example. So this whole idea of foreplay, I actually think it's dated.
Yeah, and you know, I also think that it's if it follows this formula, So I always say, guys, you know, it's like Radio Tokyo, you know, it's just stupid, tuning in, you know, and that's going to do it for you.
You're going to get very bad reception.
Yeah, you're going to get very bad reception. But the other thing is that for me, foreplay is a continuous thing. So you're playing with my mind constantly, not for 3 minutes before we have sex.
Because I read that in a magazine,
in
and this is what I must do,
So for me, I think it's important from if you want to get lucky and if you want to have great sex. But I think that it's misunderstood.
Yeah, okay. That I'll definitely agree with you.
All right,
it's misunderstood.
Yeah, so, you know, the other thing is that you can't shout at me over the breakfast table and call me names and then come home and expect to get lucky.
Well, even if you do the 10 steps in the local magazine, you know, for great sex, do these 10 things.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. So it's part of the play, and you've got to keep doing it. So what is your best foreplay tip?
I think the best foreplay for me, and stretching the definition to meaning anything that's going to put you in a more sexual space, so more conducive to having sexual activity, not necessarily just having sex. So not as just a precursor just for having sex, but actually creating more sexual space within your relationship, is doing the gifting, the full gifting or the full receiving experience. So that's
what do you mean by that?
Okay, well, you know, like in foreplay, it's like he does to her or she does to him, but mostly it's designed to create a sexual environment to actually just have sex in. So the best foreplay for a woman is when you are gifted something. So you're fully receiving. You don't have to do anything back. It's not about both of you. And it sometimes is not even about having sex. But it's about building that energy and building that pleasure space where a woman can fully receive. Because women are not like trained to just give. So it's like if he does something nice for you, then you need to do something nice for him instead of just having the gift. So like say it's your birthday.
Yeah.
So it's your birthday and I buy you a present. So on your birthday and you're having a party and I bring you a present, are you going to immediately go and find something to give back to me? Or you're just going to receive the present and say thank you very much, and this creates a lovely space for our friendship?
Yeah, I would say thank you very much, and yeah.
Well, it depends what I bought you, but
yeah. Look, I would always say thank you very much, and then
pass
it on.
and then rewrap it and give it to someone else.
Yeah, no, I never do that.
No,
never, but yeah, I get it.
I'm not going to say whether I do that or not, so it's just safer. No, I don't. But do you understand what I mean about just giving a gift? Because most women, like, you give them a gift and they immediately think, I must give you sex because you gave me pleasure or an orgasm, or you worked really hard and I felt nothing, or whatever it is.
Yeah, or you took me out for dinner.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And so, you know, I'll have sex with you.
And all of those things can be considered foreplay, but if you stretch the definition of foreplay to being anything that increases the pleasure zone between the two people in a relationship, then perhaps that just expands it a little to not just being the things we do so that we can have sex.
Yeah. But, Yeah, I do think it's important though. I don't think that it's a step that should be. I just think that the definition is wrong. That it needs
Expand
to be
the
redefined and expanded.
And it would be lovely as well as if men, especially men who enjoy foreplay and enjoy pleasuring women, could just do that and say, "This is not about me at all tonight. This is just about you. I'm going to run your bath. I'm going to give you a massage. I'm going to, I don't know, bring toys into the bedroom, and we're not going to have sex.
Oh,
we're not going to have sex. I'm just making this about you. I know I'm living in fantasy land."
Yeah, I was just going
No,
to say,
actually, I'm not. I'm not, because I actually have had this experience. So, you know, I have
gifting
a
of
very,
pleasure.
very, very wonderful husband. So I'm just putting it out there. Throw up over that way, please.
Okay, so look, I think my idea of great foreplay is a black credit card.
Mine's a clean house. No, seriously, no, mine's a clean house. And do you know how many women I've spoken to about that who've said if they had nothing to worry about, like, you know, so he starts and I'm not going to do any of it because you'll move to the other side of the couch, but he starts and you know he wants to and you know he's attracted to you and the rest of it, but the house is filthy and you've got children's lunches to make and you've got to move piles of invoices from one place to the office because you've got to deal with it tomorrow or whatever those things are. If you don't have to worry about any of those things and you know you can completely relax, you're going to be a lot more turned on and a lot quicker.
Well, look, if we had to worry about, if we had to wait for that to happen, we'd never be turned on.
Well, you know,
there's never anything
you're going
not
to throw
do.
up some more, but that's what my husband used to do. He used to clean the entire house.
You see, I like the word used to.
No, you see, he's so skilled now that he doesn't have to clean the house anymore for me to want to.
clean the house. Okay, next topic. What are we going to talk about?
Is that foreplay all finished?
Yeah, I think we're done with the foreplay. I'm exhausted already.
That was only like 3 minutes, Sharon.
That's fine. Are we doing swinging now?
No, we're doing selfies.
Let's do swinging.
You want to do swinging
I want to
instead?
do swinging.
Okay. I don't know where the swinging one went, but we'll just do it anyway.
Okay, yeah, just say you pick it up.
Oh, look.
Oh, there we go.
Swinging.
Swinging.
Okay, so swing.